FloWrestling with AJ Ferrari, freshman national champion for Oklahoma State. We are at the USAW Wrestling Junior National Duals. I'm assuming you're excited to see your brother compete.
Oh, 100%.
What's it mean to see your brother compete and do well?
Well, I mean, obviously, wrestling is a whole family deal for me. I love the sport. I was introduced to it at such a young age. I love this atmosphere. I've been in it since I was a kid. It's tried to be environments like this, and just to watch my brother compete tomorrow and coach him, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for it. Shout out to the OSU gang. Good luck, Oklahoma. In their tournament and the whole deal tomorrow. Kick some butt. Let's do it.
What's life been like for you since you won the title?
It's been good, man. Just obviously I went to Olympic trials and got a little banged up. Been healing up since then, but I've been good. Doing lots of camps, traveling the country. Spreading wrestling. Spreading, my passion for the sport and my love for, combat sports. So it's been awesome, traveling a lot, working out a lot, doing a lot of recovery, working on flexibility, staying big and strong, taking care of my body. I'm trying a long-lasting career, so it's been really good. And also, get my brothers better, getting them prepared for tomorrow. Can't wait.
A lot of people approaching you in Stillwater?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Are they? What do they want? Pictures?
Clothing. Starting July 1st to be an official professional athlete, so I'll be signing with the clothing brand hopefully here shortly, so it'll be good. I'll be on nutrition supplements, shoes, you name it. I'll be doing all that, so taking my time with that. Haven't decided on who I'm going to do it with, but I have a lot of options, and July 1st, you guys will know what's up.
Do you enjoy being in the spotlight?
Oh, I love it, yep. As long as I keep putting the work in, I always tell people, the spotlight is good, but you got to put the work in, otherwise you get beat in the spotlight, right? So you got to continuously put that work in, continuously strive for greatness, never staying complacent, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry for more. One isn't enough, and I'm going to come back next year and do even more, dominate.
Pat Smith is here. He won it as a freshman as well. Have you picked his brain?
I have, yeah. I have talked to him quite a bit, with his mindset, the way he approaches the sport, his focus in season, the way that we dial in. That's really the biggest difference is, being able to, compete at a high level is having those big time performances like what I had at the Big 12s, being MOW, being at NCAAs, You got to really dial in. You got to really perform at a high level when there's high stakes, So I like to say I'm a performer. When the shit's on the line, I come down, I dig deep, and I do it, So that's kind of a mindset, but it's also the way that we peak. John Smith, my dad, combination Chris Perry, those guys really helped me peak at the right time, to help me be at the highest level possible, at these huge, big tournaments, So yeah, so it's a mindset, but it's also, the training, listening to your coaches. And you got to have the confidence in your program. Oklahoma State, I have 100% confidence in them, the way that they live, the lifestyle, and just the training regimen is awesome,
How about Gary Calcano, your strength coach?
Yeah, so he's great, yep. Great coach. One of, if not the best strength conditioning coaches in the country. Gary Calcano is awesome. We do a lot of cleans, a lot of deadlifts, a lot of squats, most explosive and strong in all positions, lots of box jumps, sled pushes, broad jumps. That's why I'm so explosive, and I could do pretty much, any sport, it coordinates that explosiveness, that athleticism,
Gable Stevenson said he had a conversation with you at the NCAA championships. What's your relationship like with him?
We're fine. I ain't got any issues with him, So, it is what it is. We were talking a little bit on social media, but we're all good. If something happens, So if he wants to have problems with me, he wants to have problems. But we've been cool since then, So we kind of squashed the beef. So it's been pretty good since then, Good luck to him at the Olympics. I'm sure he'll do big things there. But yeah, either way, I respect him as an opponent. I respect his work ethic, where he's gotten to where he is. He's a freak athlete like me. He's doing big things for the sport as well. So at the end of the day, he's just an opponent with the same mindset, trying to do the same things as me. So sometimes you butt heads, having different views on certain things, but it's just how it is. It's how the world rolls. You just gotta, deal with it a little bit and just move on.
You gonna move up to heavyweight next year?
I'm trying. I'm honestly trying, but it's been hard coming off this knee injury just because I can't do that much legs. And you guys know for heavyweight, where I gain most of my weight is in my legs and butt. So that's where I really get my weight, legs, butt, and back especially. But I'm getting big. I'm like 215, 220 right now. Deadlift's probably approaching 700 pounds right here. 700 pounds soon. But yeah, I've been pretty good. You wish. Nah, but I've been good. I'm putting a lot of work in, A lot of bent over rows, squats, deadlifts, weighted pull-ups, all that stuff. But I'll know soon, probably within the next couple months, whether or not I'm going heavyweight or not, whether or not my body grows. I really think I do have a good probability of going heavyweight, but it's really a conversation for me, my dad, and my coaches. Whatever's best for me, the coaching staff and the whole team. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Either way, I'm going to do what I need to do to bring home a national championship back to Stillwater again. You know, the second of 5. Let's keep it going.
Is this a lot of fun for you right now?
Oh, for sure. It's awesome. I love this, you know, just being in this environment of wrestling. I mean, this is a sport I've been in since I was 4 years old, you know. Nowhere else I'd rather be than the bedrock of the sport right here in Oklahoma, you know. So it's great, you know, being in Oklahoma City. It's a great facility, you know. I love seeing all these wrestlers, you know, that are serious about the sport, competing at a high level. It's awesome to see because I was here, you know, I wrestled whenever I was there. I remember whenever I was in their shoes, you know, and they got the same goals as me, you know. So it's cool to see them with their work ethic, you know, my brother, but also all the rest of the Oklahoma team and everybody else in the country, you know. Wish everybody the best, you know, have fun. That's the biggest thing, you know, having fun. Like, wrestling is such a fun sport. I mean, even if you were to video me before the scenes, before I was with John Smith and Chris Perry, before I went on the tunnel for NCAA championships, you know, for the finals, I literally am like, you know, there's no war I'd rather dream of being on Friday night, on Saturday night, than in that type of arena and in that type of environment, you know. So this is just awesome right here, you know. But yeah, it's been good, you know, running camps throughout the country, you know. It's been really good, you know. I got my Versace glasses. Nobody can rep these. Like Mr. Fast Twitch, the pure breed Italian running in the veins. I'm 100% Italian. So yeah, but it's been good, you know, just traveling the country, you know, growing wrestling and just enjoying life a little bit, taking a little bit of time off and just talking to a lot of high-level athletes, you know, taking a break, but also staying focused, you know, also training, you know, also recovering. So yeah.
Does anyone in your family have a Ferrari?
Not currently, no. I know one of my uncles in New York used to have one, but I'd like to get one for sure, so it'd be awesome. Ferrari driving down, you know, with the convertible.
What do you like to do for fun?
Me?
Outside of wrestling.
Outside of wrestling, I like to go just lay out, get nice and tan, show off my Italian side, you know, go to pool parties and stuff. I also like to, honestly, I enjoy this. I enjoy wrestling, you know, I enjoy traveling with wrestling, so doing camps and stuff. And then obviously my free time, hanging out with my family. I'm a huge family guy, so family's a big thing on top of that. So it's kind of a balance, you know, just hanging out with the school, with other athletes, football players, wrestlers. But then at the same time, you know, also, you know, going to wrestling tournaments and stuff like that and helping spread the sport. You know, it's my favorite sport and I love it. You know, I love combat sports. You know, I don't know if I'm going to currently go through 2024 with the 2020 Olympics, but I haven't decided that yet. But either way, I want to, you know, do in May as well, and I want to fight. So I love combat sports and I love wrestling, and this is just a great, you know, great environment to be in. And, you know, good luck to my brother. Good luck to everybody competing tomorrow. It's going to be awesome.
What's John Smith taught you?
John Smith? Well, first he's taught me how to carry himself. You know, John Smith is 6-time World Olympic champion. He carries himself like such a good, you know, strong man. You know, he's very humble. So he's taught me how to be that first. You know, number one, being in the Italian American Hall of Fame and growing up with the same motto as me. You know, God, family, wrestling. And that's really the main reason you guys know him and Chris Perry and the other coaches and the whole school as a whole, why I went to Oklahoma State University, just because it's such a great, you know, school and a great staff overall. But Coach Smith, man, he's a great dude. You know, his mindset, the way he approaches the sport is awesome. You know, the way he thinks through things, the way that he has me peak. You know, him with my dad and Chris Perry, as I said earlier. You know, I couldn't thank them enough to help me get where I am. You know, and go farther. You know? We're just getting started. So I got a lot more goals I want to accomplish, as you guys know. You know, in wrestling and in MMA, whatever I choose to do. But yeah, Coach Smith's done a lot for me. You know, I'm very appreciative of what he's done and what he's taught me.
AJ Ferrari, thanks for the time.
No problem, guys. OSU gang, baby. We out. Woo!